Hello and welcome to today's episode, which deals with the concept and the meaning of marketing. In addition to understanding the meaning of marketing, this episode will also outline the importance of marketing. Besides, the episode will also throw some light on the scope and benefits of marketing. The subject expert for this episode is Dr. Ch05 Mar, a teacher in Satyavati College, University of Delhi. And I am Amrita Ghoshkumar. Let us begin with an introduction to the word marketing. The term market has originated from the Latin word marketus, which means a place where business can be conducted. In simple words, market is a place where goods and persons are physically present. On the other hand, the term marketing is indicative as the medium of exchange of goods and services. Meaning and concept of marketing. The term marketing is used when dealing with customers. The main purpose of every business enterprise is to satisfy customers' needs and wants. Marketing is the exchange of goods and services between the customers and the sellers. There is a misconception that marketing and selling are the same. But in reality, marketing is a much wider concept and selling is a part of marketing. Different authors have different views about marketing. Thus, they have given different definitions of marketing. Product-oriented definition. According to product orientation definitions, marketing is narrowly defined as the process by which goods and services are exchanged for money. In the words of the American Marketing Association, the term marketing has been defined as the performance of business activities that direct the flow of goods and services through producers to the consumers or users. This means that marketing includes all those activities which include the exchange of goods and services. This definition is a traditional view in the sense that it does not consider the needs and the wants of the customers. Customer-oriented definition. According to the customer orientation definition, marketing is defined by Cundiff and Still as the business process by which products are matched with the markets and through which transfers of ownership are effected. This means that business organizations must produce those products which are preferred by customers, and this can happen only after assessing the needs and wants of customers. According to American Marketing Association, marketing is the process of planning and executing the conception, pricing, promotion and distribution of ideas, goods and services to create exchanges that satisfy the individual and organizational goals. System-oriented definition. According to the system-oriented definition, William Stanton has defined marketing as a total system of interacting business activities designed to plan, price, promote and distribute want-satisfying products to target markets to achieve organizational objectives. Kotler's definition. In the words of Kotler, marketing has been defined as a social and managerial process by which individuals and groups obtain what they need and want through creating and exchanging products and value with others. Different concepts of marketing. Concepts of marketing are changing with the passage of time. Earlier, a manufacturer produced what they liked to produce because customers were not educated enough and were not demanding. But now, customers are well educated and aware of everything. So, the manufacturers have to consider the needs, wants, preferences as well as likings of the customers. Some of the concepts of marketing are the production concept. According to this concept, consumers will favor those products which are easily and widely available in the market at a lower price. This means that consumers will purchase the product without caring about their own requirements, needs and preferences. This concept has given more emphasis on the place where the product is easily available. According to Philip Kotler, the production concept holds that consumers will favor those products that are widely available and low in cost. Managers of production-oriented organizations concentrate on achieving high production efficiency and wide distribution coverage. The product concept. According to this concept, consumers will like to purchase the quality products. They give more importance on the features and performance of the products, and if the product is of good quality, then the consumers are ready to pay even more in a normal condition. Thus, producers following this concept give more emphasis on the quality of the product as well as adding to the new features of the product. The selling concept. According to this concept, producers must undertake aggressive promotional efforts so that customers will be well aware about the products. The product does not sell itself. The customers must have the knowledge about the availability of the product. Thus, effective selling as well as effective promotional tools are the prerequisite of the selling. According to Philip Kotler, selling to be effective must be preceded by several marketing activities such as needs assessment, marketing research, product development, pricing and distribution. If the market does a good job of identifying consumer needs, developing appropriate products and pricing, distributing and promoting them effectively, these products will sell very easily. This means that marketers must assess the consumer's needs, tastes and preferences through research and then develop the product which meets consumers' requirements as well as make the consumers aware about the product through conducting various marketing activities. In the words of Peter Drucker, there will always, one can assume, be a need for some selling. But the aim of marketing is to make selling superfluous. The aim of marketing is to know and understand the customers so well that the product or service fits him and sells itself. Ideally, marketing should result in a customer who is ready to buy. All that should be needed then is to make the product or the service available. The marketing concept. According to the marketing concept, producers must produce that product which gives maximum satisfaction to the consumers over their competitors. Nowadays, there are tremendous competition in the market. Everyone is trying to attract the consumers. Thus, the Indian market has become the buyer's market. Because of the competition now, consumers have a wider choice. Earlier, it was a seller's market. That is, whatever has been produced by the producers, consumers have to purchase without having a choice. But now it is a buyer's market in the sense that consumers will purchase only those products which satisfies their needs and gives them maximum satisfaction. In the words of Philip Kotler, the marketing concepts hold that the key to achieving the organizational goals consists in determining the needs and wants of target markets and delivering the desired satisfactions more effectively and efficiently than competitors. The societal marketing concept. According to this concept, producers, while producing the products, must also consider the society's well-being at large. This means that nothing should be produced which are harmful to consumers in particular and to the society at large. In the words of Philip Kotler, the societal marketing concept holds that the organization's task is to determine the needs, the wants and the interests of target markets and to deliver the desired satisfaction more effectively and more efficiently than its competitors in a way that preserves or enhances the customers and the society's well-being. Now let us look at the nature of marketing. Some of the more important features of marketing are: 1. Marketing is a customer-oriented activity. The main objective of marketing is to satisfy the customers. Number 2, it is a system approach. It has to coordinate the 4 P's, that is product, price, promotion and place of marketing mixed efficiently and effectively. Number 3, marketing starts and ends with the consumers. Number 4, marketing must deliver some value. Number 5, marketing is interdisciplinary in nature. It has emerged out of business and then from law, psychology, anthropology, sociology, statistics and mathematics. In short, marketing is an art as well as a science. Number 6, marketing is goal-oriented. Like any other business activity, marketing also has certain goals which have to be achieved by marketers. Now let us look at the importance of marketing. The word marketing is not of a recent origin. Indeed, it is an ancient art which has been practiced in one way or another since time immemorial. But nowadays, it has gained so much importance that it has been regarded as one of the most important functions of all business operations. Marketing plays a very important role in our lives. It would be difficult to think of the business world without marketing. This can be proved from the following words of Peter Drucker. Marketing is the distinguishing, the unique functions of the business. A business is set apart from all other human organizations by the fact that it markets a product or a service. Neither the church, nor the army, nor state does that. Any organization that fulfills through marketing a product or a service is a business. Any organization in which marketing is either absent or incidental is not a business and should never be run as if it were one. This means that marketing is the core of business, and without marketing, one cannot satisfy the needs and wants of the customers. The term marketing not only satisfies the customer's needs and wants, but innovations and creativeness of an individual is also satisfied by it. Drucker further states that marketing is so basic that it cannot be considered a separate function. It is the whole business seen from the point of view of its final results, that is, from the customer's point of view. In modern times, marketing of a product or service is so important that the survival of a business organization depends on it. In fact, it is the marketing because of which business exists. Now let us look at the benefits of marketing. Number 1, marketing provides employment opportunities. Number 2, it provides the best information to the consumers. Number 3, it stabilizes the economic conditions. Number 4, it helps in establishing a brand trust among the customers. Number 5, it saves time. By promoting a product or service through effective marketing, a business can promote its sales and reach its intended clientele faster. Number 6, it enables the business firms to earn more profits. Now let us outline the differences between marketing and selling. People usually hold a variety of misconceptions about marketing and selling. It is always argued that marketing and selling is one and the same thing. However, practically, there are a lot of differences between them. Marketing is much wider term than selling. In the words of Levitt, the difference between marketing and selling is much more semantic. Selling focuses on the needs of the seller, marketing on the needs of the buyer. Selling is preoccupied with the seller's needs to convert his product into cash, marketing with the idea of satisfying the needs of the consumer by means of the product and the whole cluster of things associated with creating, delivering and finally consuming it. In other words, marketing begins much before the production of goods and services and continues even after the sale, and the focus is on satisfying the wants of customers, while the selling process comes after the production and comes to an end with the delivery of the goods or services to the consumers. The other points of differences are discussed here. The other points of differences are: number one, the main focus of marketing is to satisfy the needs and the wants of the customers, whereas the main focus of selling is to satisfy the seller's needs by converting goods and services into cash. Number two, marketing is a customer-oriented and selling is product-oriented. Number three, in the case of marketing, the principle of caveat vendor, that is, let the seller be aware, is followed, whereas in case of selling, the caveat emptor, that is, let the buyer be aware, is followed. Number four, the main purpose of marketing is to earn profits after satisfying the customers. But the main purpose of selling is to earn profits through sales volume increase. Number five, in the case of marketing, integrated approach is followed, but in the case of selling, a fragmented approach is followed. Number six, the main emphasis of marketing is to produce those products which meet the requirements of customers. The main emphasis of selling is to sell the product which has already been produced. Now let us look at the objectives of marketing. Number one, to satisfy the customer's needs and preferences by giving them qualitative products. Number two, to increase the sales revenue. Number three, to improve and maintain the image of the product and the business. Number four, to target a new market and increase the market share. Number five, to suggest solutions by studying the problems relating to marketing. Now let us understand the scope or the functions of marketing. The scope of marketing is very wide. It can be understood in the light of the functions of marketing. In most organizations, there is a separate marketing department which is headed by the marketing manager. It is the responsibility of the marketing manager to perform all the functions of marketing for the satisfaction of the consumers as well as for their interests. Functions of the marketing are divided into various categories. One, functions of research. A, marketing research. Marketing research is one of the important functions of marketing. It relates to providing answers to various questions related to marketing activities. It helps the manager in analyzing the consumer's habits, his preferences, popularity of the product, the effectiveness of a promotional effort, and so on. It also helps the manager to determine which consumers should be targeted and which product should be produced or manufactured. B, product planning and development. Product planning and development is one of the most important activity of the marketing manager. Number 2, functions of exchange. A. Buying and assembling. Buying of raw materials, semi-finished or finished goods or products is one of the important functions of marketing. It is the responsibility of the purchasing department to buy the required material, semi-finished or finished goods and supplies to the concerned department. The marketing department, after assessing the requirements of the consumers, will provide the information to the purchasing department regarding the kind of materials to be purchased. Assembling is another function of the marketing department which starts after the goods have already been purchased. Number B. Selling. Selling is another important function of marketing which involves transfer of ownership of the product or service from the producer to the customer. Number 3, functions of physical supply. A. Transportation. Transportation performs a very important function of carrying goods from one place to another. It is not possible to transfer the goods from the producers to the consumers without the help of transportation. In simple words, transportation has a bearing influence on the marketing of goods and services. B. Storage and warehousing. Warehouses are the places where manufactured goods are kept till they are actually sold in the market. Goods are generally produced in anticipation of their demand. Thus, they need to be preserved at a proper place. Warehouses are made to keep these products safe from various damages like theft, rain, fire, and so on. Apart from storage of goods, warehouses also perform certain marketing activities like packaging, labeling and grading, and so on. Number C. Packaging, labeling and grading. In modern times, packaging, labeling and grading have become a very important part of marketing. Number D. Standardization, grading and branding. Standardization means certain requirements or specifications which every product has to fulfill. When we talk about the standardization, it does not mean that the product is of the best quality, but it means that it has fulfilled certain requirements. Standardization helps the customers in buying the product of a particular company. The term grading classifies the product by size and quality, usually through a sorting process. It helps the manufacturers and producers of the product in the sense that they can charge higher prices for higher grades of product and lower prices for ungraded products. Grading is more useful in the case of selling of wheat, rice, apples, etc. It also helps the customers because grading creates good impressions in the minds of the customers in the sense that goods are to be of uniform quality. Branding is the process through which products is known and remembered by the customers. Number 4, facilitating functions. A. Financing. Finance is the blood of every business. Without proper financing facility, one cannot perform the business and other marketing functions. In the words of F.J. Pyle, money or credit is the lubricant that facilitates the operation of the marketing machine, as modern marketing requires vast resources. If the goods are provided on a credit basis, it will definitely increase the volume of sales. Especially in modern times, no one likes to carry a huge amount of money in their pocket. Number B. Pricing. Pricing is another important function of the marketing manager. Pricing should be fixed in such a way that it is neither too high and nor too low. If the manufacturer charges higher prices, then they may lose their customers, and if they set lower prices, then the costs will not be covered. It is the most difficult decision which has to be taken by the manufacturers. Thus, marketers or manufacturers need to be very careful in setting the right price of the product. Setting of the right price not only gives profit to the manufacturer, but also helps them in building long-term relations with their customers. Number C, advertising. The term advertising has come from the Latin word adverto, which means to turn around. Thus, advertising is used to draw the attention of a person towards any object or product. However, as far as marketing is concerned, the term advertising has been defined as any paid form of non-personal presentation and promotion of ideas, goods or services by an identified sponsor. In modern times, the importance of advertising has increased because the numbers of prospective buyers are widely scattered and their identity is unknown. It is essentially a method of communication under which both the manufacturer as well as the customer will get benefits and satisfaction from the sale. The communication will not at all be effective unless and until the customers see the advertisement, understand the advertisement, and react in the form of purchasing the product. The main object of advertising, therefore, is to inform the customers about the product. There are various media of advertisement which are used by the business organizations. Some of the important media are television, radio, newspaper, magazines, hoardings, etc. D. Insurance. Insurance of goods is another important function of marketing because large numbers of risks are involved in the exchange of goods and services. For instance, goods may get destroyed or damaged in transit because of rain, flood, fire, etc. Insurance helps to cover these risks. In other words, insurance gives protection to the manufacturers against any loss which has occurred due to any kind of damage. This is all for today. Hope you have understood the concept and nature of marketing. We'll see you again very soon with another topic on marketing. Till then, take care. Goodbye.